Well, Danny, James, so good to have you here with us. Loads of fans watching along at home. Just wanted to find out a little bit more about you guys. So we thought we could have a little bit of a chat about football. We've got some quick fire questions as well. And then, of course, we will talk about the foundation too. But yeah, football is the best place to start, of course. So James, we'll come to you first. Loads of people wanted to know, bit of a tough question, but who's the best player you've ever played with? I feel like you'll be inclined to say Danny, given he's on the call with us. But other than that, of course.
Yeah, I think Ingsy's definitely up there. I think we'll make it easier, and I'll say the past players I've played with, just so I can take out any arguments. For me, I'd probably say Ricky Lambert. For me, was probably the best. I think his all-round game was pretty special, and I spent quite a bit of time with him working on free kicks and stuff. So I learned up close from a fantastic free kick taker, and I think his demeanour, the way he went around the game, was quite special as well. So I'd say Ricky Lambert.
Yeah, he's a true Saints legend, is Ricky. Danny, who's the most underrated player you've played with then? Another tough question.
The most underrated player that I think that I've played with, I'd probably have to say James Milner. There's always, that banter, the boring Milner and all of this stuff, but, he's a great guy. He's got unbelievable ability and he just works so hard. And I think until you're actually on the training pitch with him and spending every day with him, I think it's hard to actually realise how good a football player he really is. Still doing it at his age now, running further than everybody else. In his team, I think he's probably the most underrated player because he's got so much ability.
Yeah, absolutely, he's unbelievable. Prowse, what about your most difficult opponent then? Because again, you've played with some great people, but who's kind of giving you the biggest headache on the football pitch?
Wilfried Zaha. I'd have to say probably Eden Hazard. He's very tricky. He's so physically strong, quick, change of direction, everything, is that presents itself as a defender's nightmare. So and obviously that goes without saying, his ability to dribble and to shimmy past defenders. So Eden Hazard for me.
Danny, this again is a bit of a tough one. I'm putting you on the spot now, but what's been the best moment of your career so far?
Oh, that is a tough question. I'd probably go with my first goal for England. It was special. I kind of dipped my toe into the international scene a few years ago, I think back in 2015, before I had knee problems. So to get that first goal for my country is probably the biggest moment.
And what did it actually feel like to pull on that shirt and represent the Three Lions?
Yeah, I think it's everything that us as players kind of dream of as boys. So to be there in reality and doing it, it was a proud moment. Not just for me, but for my family and all of my friends as well, who have seen the hard work to get there.
James, you probably echo all those thoughts, but just in your own words, what was it like for you to first play for England?
Yeah, I think like Ingsy said, it's when you're growing up as a kid, that's the end goal. That's what you want to do, and it's the biggest level you can play at. And as a kid, you're watching all these famous England games and goals, and you're wondering what it's like to put on the shirt. So it's a boyhood dream come true, and hopefully we've got many more caps to come.
Oh, without a doubt. Well, it's a proud moment for us as well, seeing you guys play for England. But now we're going to move on to a little quick fire question round. So again, we just want to know a little bit about you guys, but away from football this time. So get to know a bit more about the real Danny and James. So James, I'm going to start with you. What's your favourite food?
Oh, sushi. That would have to be my sushi. I'd say all different types of fishes and stuff like that. Yeah, I'd say sushi.
Danny's shaking his head.
I know what his favourite food is.
Go on.
Chips.
Fish and chips.
Oh yeah, that's a post-game meal. The old fish and chip shop. I'll keep them in business down the road.
He's trying to go healthy, but Danny's outed you there.
No.
Fish and chips. That's a good one. Danny, what's the greatest film ever made?
Oh, Oh my God, what a question.
He's seen everything, so, you know.
You a film connoisseur?
No, I'm actually not. He just talks about this all the time. I'm actually going to go with Step Brothers because it's probably the film that I've watched the most. It might be might be a common answer and a boring answer, but I've probably watched that the most times. So
No, we'll give you that one. It is a top film. Okay, James, favourite pastime outside of football? I think I know the answer to this one.
Favourite pastime outside of football?
I'm guessing a bit.
Oh, right, yeah, of course, yeah, no, the old golf. Yeah, no, that's my top one. Hopefully, when the football career finishes, I'll go into golf and be on the golf course. But yeah, I'd like to be playing with Ingsy, but he's always busy for some reason. So just...
no, that's wrong. Ask him about the last time he played and where.
Yeah, we got a quick round in at South Winchester. I didn't invite him, and I felt the backlash from it. So yeah, there we go.
Well, okay, bit of a sore subject then.
Yeah.
Apologies. Okay, James, another one for you then. Favourite sport other than football? Is that kind of the same answer?
Yeah, I'll have to say golf. Yeah, simple. Yeah, all day, every day golf. Yeah, for sure.
Danny, club you supported growing up?
Us, Southampton. I was a little bit upset with the Saints though when they let me go when I was 10.
Oh my goodness. But did you ever think that your story was going to work out this way?
No, I mean, throughout my career, I've always thought that, one day I hope I'll be able to play down here and be close to the family. So for it to actually happen is really nice.
Yeah, without a doubt. Boyhood dream. Danny, a question about TV again to you. I know you love Step Brothers, but what's your guilty pleasure when it comes to TV?
Oh my God. I actually don't know what it is really.
Did you get on the bandwagon?
What, sorry?
Did you get on the Tiger King bandwagon?
You know what I did, and I actually learned a Tiger King song on the guitar.
Really?
So, can you play the guitar, Ingsy? Can you?
I'm not putting the guitar out now, but
I didn't know.
I did watch Tiger
King. Talents.
Anything like that, really. Anything random, a random documentary or random series like that, I get into.
Yeah, Netflix has been getting us all through in lockdown, hasn't it? James, most played song on Spotify?
Oh. What's the one there? Is it Gorgon City, Ready for Your Love? That's my... Ready for Your Love. Yeah, that's my pre-game drive to the stadium kind of tune that gets me going. So, yeah, I'll say that.
Okay, I wasn't expecting a little preview, a sing song as well. I love that. Danny, favourite city break?
Favourite city break? I have a few. I love a lot of places in the States. I love New York, but my favourite place is Los Angeles.
Oh, yeah, what a place. James, who's been the biggest influence on your career?
Mum and Dad. They kind of gave me everything as a child to go and achieve my dreams. So whether that's taking me to training or ensuring that I look after myself at home, I'll say Mum and Dad. Yeah,
that's lovely. Danny, what job would you be doing if you weren't playing football?
I think I'd probably be... No, I wouldn't be playing the guitar, James. I'd definitely be in the building industry. I went on site when I was young with my dad as a bricklayer. So I'd say something in the building industry for sure.
Okay. James, again, you might feel obliged to say Danny on this one, but who's your best friend in football?
Oh, I've got a couple. I'd probably say Ingsy and Fraser Forster. Obviously neighbours with Fraser, so we spent a few car journeys in together, and we got along as soon as he came, and got reunited with Ingsy when he joined us a few years ago. So
Oh, I'm sure the feelings are mutual, Ingsy. Danny, shaking his head there. Danny, other than St Mary's, obviously, what's your favourite stadium to play at?
I'd probably say Anfield on a Champions League night. the atmosphere there was crazy, and I know I'm going to get some.
Did you say that?
I knew that you were going to get sick, but I have to say I've never experienced an atmosphere like Anfield on a Champions League night.
Yeah, no, I bet it is truly incredible. James, who's the loudest in the dressing room?
Who's the oldest?
The loudest.
Oh, the loudest. Oh. Loudest.
That's actually a tough one.
I'd probably. I wouldn't say loud in a. Oh no, I don't know. I'd probably say Ryan Bertrand. I feel like he's always making a comment or he's got something to say, and he's his opinion's there and he just says it and that's it. So yeah, I'll probably say Ryan Bertrand.
Are there quite a lot of big characters then? Because I feel like you struggle to answer that one a little bit.
Yeah, there's no one that stands out like, oh yeah, he's obviously loud every day, but yeah, I'd say Ryan's always got a point to make or something to say on something. So yeah, I'd say Ryan.
Danny, quite a similar question really, but does anyone stand out from the team as the team joker to you?
For me personally, I have to say Musa Gineppo, because not a day goes past where he doesn't put his phone in my face or wind me up in a certain way. So I'd probably say Musa, just from a personal experience. Yeah.
Okay. Well, guys, that's great. Thank you so much. It's so nice for everyone watching along at home to kind of get to know you a little bit better and get to know you away from the football pitch. But of course, we are all here supporting this evening for Saints Foundation. So if you could give a few words just for anyone watching along tonight on how important raising funds is for Saints Foundation. Prowse, we'll start with you.
Yeah, massively important. For me, when I came to the club, it was always a family club. And I think the Saints Foundation definitely typify that. I think the work they do in the community is unbelievable. I've seen it firsthand myself, been involved with it. And, we're all incredibly proud of the work they do. So to support them in this way is truly special, especially with the time that we're going through at the minute. I think they've really helped the community and done a lot of good work for people.
Yeah, they certainly have. And Danny, for anyone watching along, when this does go to air, what would you like to say to them?
Yeah, I think for me and just kind of echoing what James said, I think that the community work that the club do and everything around this is huge, and I've been part of it in different areas as well, and I've seen it firsthand, like James has, how important it actually is. So for everybody supporting, we want to say thank you so much. It's a shame we can't all be together, but hopefully soon we can all be together. And I wish everybody all the best at home, and hopefully, we'll see you soon.
Absolutely. Well, Danny, James, thank you so much. Really appreciate your support, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you, Kenzie.
Thank you very much.
See ya.